I said you can share this video, share the live class so that others can also join. Share the link. This is a live class. I think we just had a little bit of bad network, but everything is on right now. I want to see you join here, and once you join, let me know where you are actually hooking up from. Nigeria, South Africa, Ghana, Liberia, America, United Kingdom, wherever you are. Let me know where you are. When you write, please let me know where you are actually hooking up from. Yes, Yvonne, Felix Ekpenyong, you're welcome. Good day to you. Once I start, I want you to share this platform, share the live class so that a lot of people could join right now and we'll kick off with our class. Today is Nigerian Independence Day. This is the 61st birthday of Nigeria. So in Nigeria, a lot of people are home today. So you could bring in your brother, bring in your friends, let them hook up so that you can learn today. I'm giving you free 2 hours class, 2 hours training, free training. So the best you can do is to allow others to also join. Just hook up. My name is Chef Henry Omenogo, and I'm actually broadcasting today from Delta State of Nigeria. Today, you are going to learn some new things. I'm going to expose you to certain things that you need and what you need to do. Keep sharing. Poidon land is, you are hooking up from Abuja. You're welcome. Lilian Chineke is hooking up from Lagos. Thank God for that. Sylvia and Cancer, you are from Ghana, Akwaba. We are going to start soon, but let me see a lot of you join in, and we can actually start. I'm broadcasting from Delta State, as I said. Delta State is in Nigeria. It's the Niger Delta part of Nigeria. Keep joining, share so that your friends just take up the link and then share it onto your platform, share into other platform, other groups, and then you could also share it on your personal Facebook platform, your Facebook profile page, so that others can also join. Yeah, this is my Ghana sister. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Mami, it is saying I can understand. Thank you for hooking up. This is Shwaibu Leusia. Okay, that's one of my mentees from Lagos. Yes, she has started a bakery and she's doing well. Thank you. I think she's one of my VIP class member. Yeah, you have always paid for VIP and master class. Yes. Thank you for hooking up. We will start soon, but today I'm just going to tell you one thing. Nigeria, I said, is this is the 61st birthday of Nigeria, and it's a time for reflection. All of us, it's a time. That's our independence anniversary. It's a good time. Something is happening quite recently. Price of things are skyrocketing. Economic situations are getting difficult and all of that. But then, tough time never lasts. Tough people do. My name is Chef Henry Omenogo. Keep joining. We will soon start the class itself. Don't go nowhere. We are together today. I'm coming. Yeah, I think it's clearer right now. I want to welcome all of you once again. Beauty Clever. Yeah, good afternoon. From where? River State, Nigeria. That's good. Esther Popola, you are hooking up from Lagos. Thank you very much for joining. Share this platform, share this live class onto your own personal Facebook so that your friends or family is going to join. Today I'm going to expose you to a lot of things. I am inside a bakery, so what you need right now is to share to more of your friends, and then we could kick off. I'm still waiting. We are 15 right now. Let's push it. Let's push it. You are lucky to be here because this is a time that I'm going to expose certain secrets. And behind me here, you could see very well, this is a bread rack. So a lot of things I'm going to show you, and we are going to start the class. As we start, you will be glad you are here. So let's take up the first aspect. Like I said, my name is Henry Omenogo. I want everyone here to pay very careful attention to what I'm going to say. You need specialized knowledge to be able to do certain things, skills and craft. You need specialized knowledge. And the first thing you need to do is to go look for those people who are already succeeding in such specialized knowledge. Experts. Forget whatever name it is called, guru or whatever. I call everyone who is doing very well in his own field and succeeding that I want to teach you. I call them an experienced person. I don't think the so-called expert and all of that. That's not the way I look at things. I look at anybody you want to learn from that is succeeding is called an experienced person. So that is the person who can teach you what you need to know. Lasumbo Temilade Alalade, yes, is actually from where? Okay, Lagos. I think Lagos people they are winning, kind of. So we're going to start right now. Behind me, let me close it up and see this place is really airy per se. Behind me is actually what? A bread rack. This is a bread rack. This is a bag of flour that's here anyway. So I'm going to start explaining certain things you need. How do you start a bakery? That's the first question. Like people ask me, how do I start a bread bakery? It's simple. We are doing it in Lagos, we're doing it in Accra, we're doing it in Delta. So these are all the things I'm going to put together and explain certain things to you. Where I am right now is a typical bakery, and I'm going to show you just what everything is. So this is a bread rack. You can see a bread rack. This is a bread rack. And what do you need a bread rack for? A bread rack is where you use in keeping your own baked bread. And do I need it if I don't have money to buy a bread rack? If you need it, but if you don't have money to buy this, you can make yourself some cupboard like shelf. But this is what I use. This is actually a bakery. You can see everywhere. You can see everywhere. This is bakery. These are you see, this is first of all what you need. This is what? These are bread pans. These are bread pans. Can you see the bread pans? All well arranged. These are bread pans. These pans are 100 naira or 150 bread pans. You can see bread pans. This is actually one of the first things you need to have to start your bakery. You need pans. You see the way they are arranged here? These are pans. These are bread pans. Apart from bread pans, what do you need again? You need a working table. Now this working table is actually what? This working table is NAFDAC or Food and Drug Administration recommended table, steel, galvanized material. So you need this. If you don't have this, what do? Make yourself a normal table, a wooden table, and have the top made covered with formica. That will do for that. Now these are the two basic things. You have, I've shown you the bread pans, and I've shown you the bread table. Now let me move here. What I have here is a 3-bedroom that I'm using. So this is a bakery itself. This is a bakery. So what I'm going to show you now is the room that where I have what? The oven. This room is oven room. You can see this is a typical quarter-bag oven, and there's a glass surface here. This is a typical oven. You see the pans are also inside. You check very well. The pans are inside. And you see the pans. This is 5 rack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rack oven. This is a quarter-bag oven. There is another oven here also. There's another oven. So these two are in this room for baking. This is a typical oven. So you see, these are the ovens that is being used. This is the oven room. This oven room has 2 ovens here, and these are galvanized pans. These are galvanized pans, and these are the kind of pans you should use to make your bread. And let's move away from there now. So I'm going to show you the bread rack again. This is a rack. This is rack, and on the rack I have what? These are trays. These are galvanized bread baking trays. You need pans, you need trays. Now, having shown you that, let me also show you the last thing, most important thing you need to also have. And that is what? This is your spiral mixer. This is a spiral mixer. This spiral mixer has look at it very well. It's a double phase, so a single phase double speed spiral mixer, and this can mix quarter bag at a time. So once I've shown you that, let me come back to the other things. What else do you need for your bakery? These are the basic things that you need. These are the basic things that you need. And this is actually what? A bakery. So, what do you need to start? You've seen bread pan, you've seen bread trays, you've seen the bread rack, you've also seen the table, and I said, if you are using the stainless steel table like this, which is recommended by NAFDAC or Food and Drug Administration, you can afford it. If you can't, just make a wooden table and cover it with formica. The reason why you do that is because so that your bread will not actually have to stick to a table and the rest, and you'll have challenges with it. So having shown you all this, what is the next most important thing you need to know or see? You need, if you are using hand, for example, to make your bread, you are not using the spiral mixer, you need that same formica table, and then you need a bowl. The bowl is for doing what? For your mixing and kneading. If you are using local machine, you see in Ghana, most people have access to the local machine. If you are using the local machine, you may not need to buy the spiral mixer. That is if you cannot afford it. And you have the machine that you use in milling that is close to your place, is accessible, then you can use that also. So, having said this, let me bring in some of the things that you need to use in your baking, especially when you want to make something very peculiar. And I've said earlier that I was going to show you about how to mix flavors. Flavors are actually the bone of your baking success. if you have a very good flavor, one thing about baking is this. When you go to town, you see there are different kinds of taste of bread, as it were. So, what do you do? Making your own unique is important. Let me show you that. Come in. One of the secrets I'm going to show you today is that you should be able to use baking powder. Most people don't know that you can use baking powder for your bread. The reason why you use baking powder is because you want a bread that has some measure of weight. That's why you use baking powder. The baking powder will give your bread some measure of weight. So that is one secret I want to tell you, and I've said it. Now let's talk about flavors. Flavors are what will give your bread life. Wow. Now, what exactly is the kind of flavor you should use? What type of flavor should you use for your baking? You see, there are three types of flavors. One is water-based flavor. The liquid essence and the rest things that you use in baking, that's one kind of flavor. That's used by local bakers or people who are making pastries and the rest things. Water-based flavors are not actually what is recommended for your bread baking. Second kind of flavor is powdered-based flavor. So you don't need powdered-based flavor for what you want to bake. You want to make special bread. What you need is actually called oil-based flavors. Oil-based flavors are industrial flavors, and that's what I'm going to show you right now. Now you look at this. This is, you see this. This is milk, super milk flavor. Sorry, this is milk supreme, not super milk. This is milk supreme flavor, and this is milk supreme flavor. This is milk supreme flavor, and you need just a little of it to be able to. As I open it, the smell is fantastic. This is, you can see the milky color. This is milk supreme flavor, and when you use this, if you are making sweet bread, milk bread, another kind of bread, you use milk supreme flavor. Milk supreme flavor. Now this one is buttercream flavor. You see, most parts, if you go to Kumasi is in Ghana. When you go to Kumasi, you see that most of the bread in that place, people love the butter bread. So most people in Kumasi love to bake butter bread more than the sweet bread. This is what you need to use. This is buttercream flavor. Buttercream flavor. This is buttercream. When you're making butter bread, you use buttercream flavor. Now, if you are making sweet bread, you use milk supreme, which is the white one. Now, there's a formula for you to now do what is called flavor mixing. If you are making milk bread, or you're making some bread that you want is still sweet bread, you could combine condensed milk with milk supreme. So you have condensed milk supreme flavor, and that will give you a fantastic bread with nice taste and aroma. One thing is, have you seen where you open a loaf of bread, immediately you open it, what do you see? You see the aroma that comes with it. Some of us who also bake and then pack somewhere to sell our bread personally, you see that when you pack, people driving across or just passing around will smell that, you have that aroma, and then they rush to buy. So if you want to make bread that is very unique in your area, you want to make bread that is rich in terms of taste and aroma, these are what you need to use. You should be able to use either buttercream flavor alone, or you use buttercream flavor with condensed milk, or use condensed milk and milk supreme for sweet bread. I said milk supreme for sweet bread, condensed milk and milk supreme for sweet bread or milk bread or cake bread. But if you are doing butter bread, you can use condensed milk and buttercream. That's these two. You can combine these two, buttercream, condensed milk. Combine them together. Now, having said that, let me also expose this. First, I told you that you need to use what? Baking powder for your bread. Why do you use baking powder? So that your bread can have some measure of weight. And then, apart from that, and I said about flavors, you need to use milk supreme and condensed milk together or individually for sweet bread. And you use buttercream, which is this buttercream, and condensed milk for butter bread. Let me also drop this. Let me tell you this. If you are going to use condensed milk and milk supreme, you are going to have a wrong taste. Don't mix buttercream and milk supreme together. When you mix it, you have some bitter kind of taste. The two does not go together very well. So I've said this. Having said this, the next thing I want to tell you is you need to use what is called emulsifier. Look, let me tell you this. You don't need to use bread improver anymore. Quote me. You don't need to use what? Bread improver. Why should you not use bread improver? Bread improver is a part component of EDC. Your EDC is an emulsifier that will combine every food or every component of component that you've added to make your bread dough. It will emulsify it. It will improve it. It's an improver also. So you need the EDC. When you add it, don't add improver. If you are adding improver, like some people use improver and they use EDC, if you combine it together, one, you find out that sometimes your bread becomes too over elastic and it's not going to be good after mixing, and then it can also rise very fast. Apart from that, you must find a way to cut cost in your baking. What do I say? You must find a way to cut cost in your baking. Today, the price of ingredients are skyrocketing, so you must have that cost consciousness in your production. Otherwise, you will be like a pastor I'm going to teach in Lagos, somewhere in Ikorodu, who was just producing and selling, making bread of 300 naira for 150 for people to buy, because he didn't understand about scaling. And at the end of the day, he found out that he was just losing. People were rushing his bread because it was cheap. So you need to be conscious of your cost of production, and you can succeed in it. Now, if your bread is being hard, your bread is coming out hard, what do you need? You need a bread softener. You need a bread softener. Bread softeners are softeners that can help you to soften your bread. And we'll have a softener here. You can see softener. This is bread softener I have here. And if you are in Accra, or you are in Kumasi, you are in Wali, wherever you are. If you are in, even if you are in Oda, you are in Ada, or you are in Volta region, whatever region that you are in Wali, you are in Nkoko, you are in where again? Anywhere you are at all, we have flavors, these flavors on ground in Ghana. We have these flavors on ground in Accra, especially North Legon. So what will you do? You can order these items anywhere you are throughout Ghana, and it will be sent directly to you from our shop in North Legon, Accra. So wherever you are, you can order. You don't need to leave the comfort of your home. But what I'm also going to add is that when you order anything, at least 200 cedis, I shall add you for free into my own VIP class. Order anything, any of the flavors. We have EDC, that's emulsifiers in Accra, or order from anywhere at all in Ghana. you will have it. You can also order the flavors. It will be sent to you. What I'm actually telling you, because of this particular day that I'm making this free broadcast, I'm saying when you order any of these items in Ghana, I shall add you free to my VIP class. And that means you should be able to order minimum of 200 Ghana cedis, and I shall add you to my class free. You are in Nigeria, you want to also order, we're in Lagos, we have a shop in Lagos. Just give me a call. When I finish this class, I'm going to drop the number that you can call. If you're in Lagos, call me, or call, I'll give you our shop's number, you can call. Wherever you are in Nigeria, we will package these ingredients and still send it to you. After sending it to you, we will add you to our own class for free when you order items that comes exactly 20,000 naira. If you can order minimum of 20,000 naira worth of ingredients, the flavors, the emulsifier, the softener, and all of that, you will be added to my own class, my VIP class, free. So let's proceed. One of the things you will need, let me get one of the things that you might also need. This is food color. You know, a lot of people don't know this is food color. This food color is called egg yellow color. In case you want to buy it, you want to buy food color, go to baking shops, ask them to give you egg yellow color. Okay, in Ghana we call it color, egg yellow color in Ghana. Nigeria, egg yellow color. You can buy them in any baking shop. Go to Nigeria market in Accra, you can buy it. Go to Domi market, you can buy it. Go to Accra. In fact, anywhere you go to in Accra, when you get to Accra market, specifically Tudu, when you get to Tudu market, you see opposite the fire station, there is that's where you see baking things that for you to buy. Fortunately or unfortunately, let me tell you the truth. The kind of flavor that will sell, you can't see them in those markets because they are peculiar. When you go there, they will tell you they don't know it because most of the things they sell in terms of flavor and emulsify is just the local flavor, the water-based flavor and the powder flavor. So you won't go there and be asking them, they'll tell you they don't know. But what you should buy there, go there and buy they sell flowers there and other things. So you can buy your food color there. Just tell them you want to buy egg yellow color. And that will also help you. Now let me tell you something. When you see some bread, a little addition of egg yellow color can change the look and color of your bread. Don't add it deep. Just a very light, and then to change it off quite a little. So, and in Lagos, bread that is added that just this egg yellow color, they are called special bread. Even if that's the local aggregate bread, for example, when you add just the little color, it is called special bread. So the price can change from 200 naira to 250 or 2 cedi 50 pesos to 3 cedis. So you need to have that. Now, next important thing also that you need to have, that I'm going to talk to you about, is your scale. I'm going to tell you something about scale. Just give me a minute. Hook up, share, and let your friends come in and make comments. Begin to add comments. Send me message. Anything you need in terms of the flavors, you need anything, you want to join my VIP class, you can also send me a message. Just send me a message and I will receive it and I shall answer you. So I'm back. This is the this is electric scale. The difference between this scale and the other manual scale is because the difference is that this scale is accurate, more accurate than the manual scale. This is digital scale. So when you are scaling, once you add it, first of all, you zero it. You see, when you add this, you're able to see the scaling. This is in gram. So you can see it move, the weight. But the local scale, that's the manual scale, where you add on top and all of that, and you have the gram, kilogram, and pounds, and the ounces moving. That is also high. It is hard for some people to understand. So if you have the money, you can buy this. This is 4.5. That's 450 Ghana cedis. If you can afford it, you can buy it. But if you can't afford it, you can buy the normal local or non-digital scale. That's manual scale. But if you ask me, what do you need? This is exact scale that you need to be able to use. Now, I have said that. The next thing I'm going to talk about is I'm going to talk to you about your packaging. Packaging bread. Gone are the days that you need to use this local rubber. It's called rubber in Ghana. That is nylon in Nigeria. Or call it waterproof. Those olden days own. You don't need that. You need special rubber or special nylon. Let's assume you want to start and you don't have the money to print your nylon or rubber. What should you do? The first thing you need to do is to go for this plain white rubber or nylon. When you use this, you are going to add what? A sticker. You add a sticker on it. That's one. You don't want to use this. We have special rubber. This is special nylon or special rubber that we sell. This is what you need. You can send message if you want to buy this. This is the standard. You see, it's written special bread. So people in your community or your area will think that, oh, it's actually branded by you. No, this is a general. This thing is branded as special bread. So you buy it, and once you get, you add it here. That gives you nice packaging. You don't want that. You want to print. So this is our own. This is our own nylon or bread. You want to print this? We are available. You can actually order your branding. This is my typical. This is my bread rubber or bread nylon. So this is what you need. You can see how it is neatly packaged. You can see one of them. So this is what you need to print and brand with your name, your address, and everything. This is one of the things you need. Now, having said that, you may also need these ones, normal takeaway nylon or rubber, for your direct sales. So, having said this, you at this point understand certain things in terms of the general things you need. These are fundamentals of bread baking, and then for you to be successful. Now, the next thing you are going to know is what type of recipe do I need for my bread? What type of recipe do I need? Now, I'm going to tell you this easily. No one will put a real specialized recipe, commercial recipe on the internet for you to just download. For example, YouTube and the rest. Some people want to go to YouTube and download. No sane person will put his own recipe for you to download, because once that is done, you So, how do you get the right recipe? The right recipe for your bread is something you derive from an experienced person. So this is the area where we come in. If you want to start your own bakery, the first question you need to ask yourself, how big is my bakery? Here is a 3-bedroom flat with all departments. But then, you can start from your balcony, you can start from your shop, you can start from your store, you can start from anywhere you are. You see, one of the things that actually make people not to move or take action is procrastination. Some people want to have all the big things before they start. No, businesses are not run that way. Bakery and bread baking is lucrative, but you must understand them one step at a time. Start from where you are. How much do you need to start? If I were you and you have 200 CDs, you can start. If you have 10,000, you can start. What you need is just to know how to win. And that's where you need what? An expert. If you need to succeed, if you are desirous to succeed, if you are committed because you want to succeed, you need an expert. An expert will show you what you need to do. Instead of struggling, instead of using 3 years, some of us, we use 3 years to download different recipes for free and all of that. No, you can't achieve any success by downloading free books, free videos, putting them together, struggling, wasting your money on flour, wasting your money on flavor and all of that. So what do you need? You need to have the right recipe for your bread. And that is where I come in. Now, let me tell you this. I run a foundational class for 1,100. Foundational class is 1,100 or 25 cities. That's my foundational class. I also run a VIP class, which is 12,500, and or that is 155 cities. You are added to the class. In that class, you learn what you need to do. You get complete videos of the VIP class, and you are added into my online class for 1 month. You will have direct access to me, one-on-one, and learn. You need a coach. When you are falling, you need to look at your coach. You see, if you are not guided, success will take a very long time. Success will take a lot of frustration. But what I'm doing is all the years that I have experienced those challenges, I'm actually making it easier for you so that you lean on me, so that you piggyback on me. And this is the only way we have been able to create successes in Ghana, Nigeria, Liberia, South Africa, US, and all the rest places. So you don't need to break the bank, for example, to start your own bread baking. And what I'm telling you right now is you need to join my class that is starting today. If you are joining today, it's just 1,100 and you are in my class. We start 8 p.m. Nigerian time, 7 p.m. Ghana time, and in this class, that's the foundational class, which is 1,100, you will have access to learn for the next 10 days, and then you get some support that you need. If you graduate from that, you can also join, if you like, the VIP. If you want straight professional bread baking class, that is 500 CDs, we call it master class, 500 CDs or 40,000 naira. You are added there for my complete mentorship. But for today, what I'm telling you, I'm inviting you to join my foundational class, which is just 1,100 naira or Ghana Cedi 25. You can forgo a plate of banku, you can forgo a plate of fried rice just to enter the class. When you're in the class, you will experience that success. You experience the secret. You have the bread recipes that have been formulated for you, and you can ask questions. You have videos there to download, and then you'll be under my own mentorship. I'm inviting you today. If you have gone through my foundational class, I'm inviting you also to my VIP class, where you have the VIP videos also. That is called the VIP class. Will give you access to me also professionally. And all these are together. Now, if you don't want to join any class, that's not a problem also. I have made a complete video. In fact, 2 complete videos of A to Z baking. You will see me add everything, explain it the way and flavor, the science of ingredients, the science of using the oven. You see, you have 2 ovens that I've shown you there, and the ovens, you can use a quarter bag oven to bake 1 bag at a very short period. But you need to understand how it works. You don't need to have that very big oven. You need, even if you are starting a micro bakery, you can also start with your kitchen. That's the cooker in your kitchen, the kitchen oven. You can use that to start. Some of my students started with that. You don't need to break the bank. So what am I saying? Summarily, 1, you need mentoring. Join my class that is starting today. In fact, when you join this class, you will be exposed to the recipes that you need. Once you join the class, in the next 10 days, you are going to have the soundest experience. You are going to have the best exposure. If you are a beginner, don't jump to VIP. Just join my foundational class for 1,100 or Ghana Cedi 25. And you will meet me in the class. You will meet others from different countries who are gathered there. And you see successes they are also making. And then we interact. There's a practical baking there, question and answers, videos, and all the things you have seen me talk about here, you will see them in depth. So, if you want that success, if you want next year to be better, if you want next month to be better, you want to move from the stage where you are right now to the next stage, you need to take action. When is the time? The time is now. When I finish, I shall give you a link to the account details and where you can now join the class. What we do is, maybe you pay by mobile money in Ghana, or you pay by transfer to a bank account in Nigeria, and then you are instantly added. You meet me there. We will interact. You ask questions, and I can talk to you. I can answer you. Peradventure, you are already into bread baking, but you are having challenges. Join there and see some of the things that could be the solutions to some of the challenges you are having. Let me give you this typical example. A lady called me up sometime 2020 that she's having problem with her bread. What's the problem? She was adding excess yeast. So when the yeast reacts with the whole combination, after a day or 2, her bread will start smelling like alcohol. So when they send the bread to the market, when they supply, tomorrow when they're coming to supply again, the person selling, the people who bought will return it. And the person selling wants to return it to the lady, and she will give them a fresh one. And her business was collapsing. And she called me. At the instant, I told her, this is what you do, this is what you need to do, this is what you need to do, this is what you need to do. For example, let me tell you what I told her that she has to do. These are the experiences I am selling. First, when your yeast enters into, it becomes more and it produces alcohol, and then your dough is on the pan itself. What happens is there's a chemical reaction that moves from the dough that was there when it was baked. That alcohol will enter into this pan. So you think it's okay. You just clean it up. And when you are baking again, you add the dough there. When you bake, what happens is the same alcohol is transferred to the next bread that you are baking. So what will happen? It will start smelling alcohol continuously. What do? Use salt water to wash your pan. And then the alcoholic chemicalized pan will go free. And when you bake the next set of your bread, that alcoholic taste and smell will not be there again. You see, so that's the secret that we sell. What I'm selling to you, why I'm asking you to join my class, if you can afford 40,000 to join my online class, that's the distance class for 6 months, go for it. There, that's my master class. We discuss in depth about science of baking, and then I will remotely help you to set up your own bakery wherever you are. What I'm saying is, if you have the money, 500 CDs or 40,000 to join my masterclass, why don't you do so? Send me a message. Send me a message that you want to join the masterclass for 40,000. Send me a message that you want to join the masterclass for Ghana Cedi 500, and I will personally handle you from beginning to the end. You will see me put up together the ingredients that you need and help you to have the sound recipe. My recipe for the masterclass is called Chef Henry's Perfect Bread Recipe, and I shall give you that, and also give you the second recipe that I have. That in the second book, the recipes, we have the recipes for banana bread, wheat bread, butter, sweet or sugar as it is called, breaded, rolls, and all of that. So if you are going for that, we call it Ultimate Bread Baking Package. And the Ultimate Bread Baking Package has a video and an ebook. The Chef Henry's Perfect Bread Recipe has a video and an ebook. In fact, the Chef Henry's Perfect Bread Recipe has 5 kg of flour mixing. It has 10 kg, 12.5, 15, 20, 25 kg, 50 kg. So you don't need to do any mathematics. What you just need to do is, when you want to bake, open the place for your recipe. You want to start with 5 kg. Just look at it and add the percentage of the ingredients the way I have done it, or just the normal the gram and kilogram of each, and you mix and you start baking. One of the things I've also done in the Chef Henry's Perfect Bread Recipe is to actually, because there were a lot of complaints as at last year for people when they are baking their bread. They say when they bring down, it collapse to the inside, and then it's not heavy. So I was able to run up a recipe that your bread will look very heavy, even if it's small. If you have a bread that is heavy, you know, I have suffered the same thing when I was in Festus, Pokwase area. I had a baking shop directly opposite someone who bakes at home and come to pack opposite me. She sells off her bread within 20 minutes, and mine is still there, and they were calling me lightweight. So I have suffered what some of you are also going through. So I will deal with all of this. If you don't know the package that is suitable for you, this is what you need to do. Send me a WhatsApp message. Send me a messenger right here. Send me a message, and once I finish, I will address all of them. Just tell me that you want to start, but this is your challenge. We will know what to do. I will know the kind of class to assign you and take you by the horns. I have had a lot of testimonies in my class. For example, the foundational class of 1,100 or Ghana Cedi 25. The kind of testimonies people are having there is massive. I want to extend same to you. But you know one thing, for my VIP and masterclass, I will not have I will not have more than 10 people in a class. So that gives me a kind of one-on-one training with them. So if you have your 12,500 or you have your 155 CDs, you can join the VIP class and I will handle you. If you have your 40,000 naira or you have your 500 Ghana CDs, join the master class and I will put you on the right road so that you can become that unique baker in your area. Let me see some of the things. How much is the scale in CDs? I've told you, Sister Sylvia, scale is 450 Ghana CDs. That is the price of the scale. I have done the foundational class, but I cannot finish reading. I wonder why videos will be deleted after payment. You were in a class that's a Choma Onye. A video was deleted. We move them to another class. I think what you need to do is when you are in a class, your class has a duration. So what you need to do is to save your videos. You were informed that a week or two before the videos were sent into another platform, you were informed. So what you needed to do is to save your own videos. Send me a personal message and I shall give you access to where you can download. If you have access to the class 24 hours within the period of the class. And so if you don't download your video or save it, or you didn't know how to go about it, you should also ask, so that I know a few people who have told me, oh, please keep it as I've not been able to download as it were, and we left it for about 2 weeks. Sorry if you fell into the group that maybe you felt it was going to be there for all the time. No, thank you. So what I'm saying is, join the foundational class. We are starting this evening, 8 p.m. Even if you can't join today and you are watching this video any other time, you can join and take your class. If you join tomorrow, your class starts tomorrow. If you join today, your class starts today, continuously. Thank you. This is where this live video class is going to end. And inside the class also, we are discussing other things, including tomato paste making, biscuit making. We are discussing soap making. The videos and ebooks are there for you to also download when you are added. Thank you. Start sending me messages right now, and let me have a feedback from you. Thank you. God bless you, and have a great time. It is me, Henry Omenodo, signing off right now. Once again, happy Independence Anniversary to Nigerians. Goodbye.